Good morning. It's August 11th. What you should be doing now is getting on Canvas and completing the discussion question, which is very simple. It just says, what do you want to do in your life, and what obstacles do you think might get in the way? So go ahead and get on there now. You can pause this video. I'm not going to put a new one in. I'm just pause it yourself, answer that discussion question, and then come back and watch the rest of this. So your objective for today is I can practice taking SRI, and I can complete a get to know you activity in each station. And then how will I know I can accomplish this? By following specific directions to complete a task, interviewing a peer and finding similarities and differences. That's more for the people that are in class today. And then creating 6 songs that would describe me or my life. So in whole group today, we discussed the question, why is reading important? You know, there's so many, especially middle schoolers, who hate to read. And I understand there's probably other things that you'd rather be doing, but why is it important to know how to read? I want you to think about that as you watch this video.
This is Kyle. He invented one wheel to destroy boredom.
I come from a small town, a poor town. I was raised by my grandparents. There was a lot of love, but not too many books in the house. I wasn't good at reading, but I was good at sports. Running, jumping, playing ball. All that stuff was easy for me. A lot of people told me football was my ticket to college, to life. I believed them, so I didn't bother learning to read better. Saved me the embarrassment. School got harder. Coach told me college wasn't going to happen the way my reading was. I saw my future slip away. Until my teacher, Miss Lewin, showed me how I can turn my life around, do a 180. So I focused, I learned, I read, I saw I could improve. I found my real ticket. I went to college, and I'm still playing football. That's my living. But my life is my family. There's nothing better than being able to read to my kids. And hearing them read to me. I'm Divorce Delane. This is my Reading 180 story.
Okay, so why was reading important to him? You know, it allowed him to go to college. It allowed him to be able to raise money, not raise money, but earn money for his family, and to provide them a better education as well. So reading is very important because you are going to do it your whole entire life. Maybe not novels, but everywhere you look, you need to read something. So we just kind of answered that question, and if we were in class, we'd probably go a little more in depth with this, but again, think about this. Why was reading important in his life, and how did it help him achieve his goals? So I just wanted to show you this little graph. Right here is the Lexile scores, okay? Obviously, the higher the number, the better you can comprehend and your vocabulary is a little bit better. Job level, all the way from a 0 to a 15. You'll notice the different Lexiles, okay? Labor starting down here in the mid 900s, which you'll notice up here, an average 7th grader should be able to read or have a Lexile of 970 to 1120. So this is right in the middle, probably about 1,000, okay, working maybe in a warehouse or construction or something like that. And then all the way up here to science accountant in the 1,500 Lexile range. And then it also shows you the different average salaries that these different job makes. So it's important to read because it will help you be successful even later in life. So just think about that as you take SRI this week, and taking this class seriously. You know, doing that software is going to help improve your vocabulary and your reading skills. If you are taking that independent reading time seriously and really diving into that book that you choose, you're going to get better. It's just proven. So if you want to pause this video again, I have put this in Canvas for you to click on. So you can just click on this different web link right here, okay? And then the username is all capital HMH, and the password is read lowercase 07. So go ahead and click on that and sign in. And just to let you know, this is a simulator, meaning it just shows you what it looks like to get you prepared to take it, because we are going to take the real SRI tomorrow. So when you type in that username and password, it'll bring you here, and you want reading inventory. You want to click on that go button, and then what it will do is take you to this login. And I put this arrow here telling you to pay attention because you're not using your own username and password. You're going to put capital CB and then lowercase RACCO 180, and then there's no password, okay? So you want to type this into the username and then hit go. So go ahead and do that and come back to the video. Up next, okay, you'll see foundational reading, you'll see reading comprehension. You want to click on the one that says reading comprehension, and it looks like this blue book. So click on that. And then before taking the SRI, I always ask you to pick 3 genres of reading that you like. So when you take the actual SRI, what it does is it brings your Lexile score, it shows you what you have, and then it will recommend some books that might interest you in that Lexile range. So don't just go in and click, 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 click. Like, find things that really interest you, and then it will provide book titles, hopefully that are in our library that you could check out. But today's direction, since this is a simulator, it's not the real SRI, it tells you to pick Space and Beyond, History, and Science and Technology. So find those 3 and click on them, and then you will be able to begin. I'm going to stop it here, and then when you're done taking that simulator, what I would like for you to do is come back.